I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran has mentioned if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
All right, hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Today we are going to speak about, the Islamic hypocrisy, marriage, and what is legal marriage and what is not legal in Islam, and what is against God and what is not against God. And, we heard in the news that this has come back, the ex-prime minister of Pakistan, who claimed to be very religious. He is very, very, very religious. He's extremely, very, very religious. And because he is extremely, very, very Muslim religious, he marries secretly. If you remember Mimi Hijab and Lili Dawa, they have a video about having secret wife. And Mimi Hijab, because she is a mufti, she is a big mufti, she is like a big sheikh in Islam. She said, according to the Prophet, the pervert Muhammad, it's okay to have a secret marriage. So today, we heard the news about Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi, sentenced to 14 years in jail, because they did nikah. The other way, they if each other. That's what nikah mean, secretly. Anyway, but the reason really is not just this. I mean, this guy, he have a lot of corruption cases against him, theft, tax, you name it. But here you will notice that in all Islamic countries, when they want, what do you do is legal. When they want, it is not legal. Islam is very flexible. It's like a panty made from stretch material. You can stretch it to fit with someone in the size of an elephant, and you can make it shrink to make it fit with the size of someone, a woman, she is very, very skinny, and will make it a bikini. So Islam can be, bikini, shrink, go inside the bum. It's very flexible cult. And when they want to go against somebody, they call him kafir, they accuse him of anything. And when they want, he is a holy man. And this is the same for Muhammad. Muhammad, he did all those things. Muhammad is a thief, Muhammad is a rapist, Muhammad is a criminal. Nobody spoke about it. When this guy was in the office, like this guy he married, in 2018, I think, right? So since 2018, nobody noticed that this marriage is not valid? Where was the nation of Islam? Where was the sheiks of Islam? Anyway, so today we will go and ramble as usual. I'm not going to stay here for long, but just I wanted to tell you I will be later in ramble if you like to join us. And we will open our Skype and we will take calls, from Muslims if they like to call us. and we will see why this cult is so stupid. I mean, what is a legal marriage in Islam? You know, what do you mean that this guy, like, look, this is a country, they bring boys, and they make them dress like girls, and they have sex with the boys. And this is a tradition. And no government speak about it, no sheiks. The Taliban, actually, all the Taliban are sheiks. And they practice it. So now the guy he marries secretly is a crime in Islam. Since when? And people having sex dancing party with little boys in public is legal. Here you see how Islam is a very, very awkward and very, you know, it's a religion of hypocrisy, if we can call it a religion. This is not a religion. It cannot be even considered a religion. You see, most so-called religion, they claim teaching ethic, let us say, a better future for generation, something better for society. But the second you check this cult, you will notice how much awkward and how much evil it is. If you go right now and search Bachabazi Pakistan or Afghanistan, it's the same. Both countries, they practice it very widely. And they do it in public, they do it, it's everywhere. Everywhere. And nobody complain. They rape children, they rape kids, they force them into sex, they take videos with them, make them homosexual. It is legal, and nobody complain. This is not a girl, this is a boy. You see, this is a boy. And those are the sheiks of Pakistan. They are enjoying looking at the ass of the boy. Very, very religious country. This is a very religious country. So we have to be, you know, like we have to be, you know, thankful to Allah, because He gave us the guidance and the wisdom. To the point, all the nation is become a like number one issue. If you remember in Google, they publish the most research, most country who search for like sex. It turned to be Pakistan is number one country. Let me find it so we can support what we say with evidence. It turned to be Pakistan in all the years 2007, 2004, 2009, 2010, 2000. I mean, they beat everybody. It is number one nation for searching sex with horse. Sex with what? Sex with donkey. Rape sex. Rape picture. And as you see here, they are calling it Pornistan. And here you notice, which I wanted to, you know, make it clear, that there is a huge connection between Pornistan, because Pornistan is not only Pakistan, it is Turkestan, it is Iraqistan, it is every country, every Muslim country, it's a Pornistan. There is a huge connection between this cult, this garbage Islam, and extreme and madness and obsession with sexuality. What Islam did is turning the human being into an animal who is obsessed with sex. So in public, everything is haram. Haram! You know, look at the wife of, look how decent, she is an angel. But then she go and do secret contract, which mean, you know, sex, you know, what's the secret? What does that mean? Like nobody, I know I am your wife. What does that mean? It just, you know, boom, boom. But look, she is a very, very conservative Muslim. You cannot even see her face. Do you see how religious they are? So soon we will be in Ramble, if you like to join us. You know, invite your friends. And if you are a Muslim, I want to convert to Islam and I want to do some secret marriages. How many? How many? Can I have 4 secret women marriages? You know, hey sister, listen, I am a very conservative Muslim and I like women who don't show their face, but they show their private part. How much he paid you? It's all about money. Exchange of service. This guy, he wants sex. This woman, she wants money. He paid. She gave. Muta. For those who they are saying they cannot use Rumble, you can use Opera browser. Like I'm using Opera. This is Opera. And I was in Europe and I did use Rumble. I was able to log in, even though supposedly it's banned there in some countries. Use Opera. They have a VPN for free. And you can join us. Anyway, it's up to you. You join or not, this is your business. For us, actually, you know, we are going almost every day there. And at least there we can keep our videos. Yeah, always you can join Ramble. You know, I mean, you know what? Let me contact some like Pakistani, because VPN is the most software is used in Pakistan. All right? Yeah. So if you are a person who cannot join us in Rumble because you are saying Rumble is banned, well, you can always use VPN or download any browser which support free VPN, like Opera. All right. So always I notice how huge the like you see in the USA, there is corruption. There is, for sure there is corruption. But in Islamic countries, like you don't see just Joe Biden going speaking in the name of God, and he wears certain uniform or clothes to, you know, to claim that he is a person of God. No, this guy, he supports homosexuality. You know, they have nothing to do with God. So if this guy is corrupt and his family are corrupt, he's not pretending to be a priest or a bishop or a religious person. In fact, this person, he hated Christianity. But those people in Pakistan or Islamic countries, in one hand, they claim to be very conservative religious. In the other hand, you notice that they are the most corrupt. So what the conclusion you will come to, that Islam is corrupt. It's not them being like the bad person and Islam is a good religion. No, the second you are a Muslim, you follow Islam. In Islam, you can marry secretly. You can. Search right now, secret wife, Ali Dawa. Just search for it. They bring 4 or 5 horny Muslim women talking about, one of them, she said, I understand that men, they like to have intimacy with more than one woman. She understand. It is a filthy porn religion. She understand that the man he like, she fully understand that a Muslim man, he cannot keep his penis, excuse my language, in one garage. He have to park it in many garage. Otherwise, he will not be happy. She understands. That's what she said in the program of Lili Dawa. So you will notice how Islam corrupt people, corrupt their mind, corrupt their pocket, corrupt their money, corrupt their business, corrupt their production. Everything is connected to sex, sexuality, and money and violence. And the second you go after their corruption, they accuse you of discrimination. And then they go and do terrorism. They kill you, they rape you, they attack you, and then they play victim as they did in Israel. Like how many thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions in Pakistan, they went in the street because Hamas killed only 1,400 Jewish only, and they want to free Palestine. But we don't see 1 million Pakistani going in the street against Bachabazi, raping kids, forcing kids into homosexuality. Somebody saying to me that his heart find peace and rest in Islam. Well, I don't know. You might be a Bachabazi and you find rest like Umar ibn Khattab. According to the hadith, Umar ibn Khattab, he rest by the water of men. Is that what you are talking about? According to Muslims, once they accuse the uncle of Muhammad that he cannot rest unless he put the water of men in his anus. The Shia, they accuse Umar that he cannot rest unless he put the water of men in his anus. So which one is you? You choose one. Either you are Umar or you are the uncle of Muhammad. Very awkward, stupid cult. Sex with the children is okay, but two adults having secret marriage, which is allowed in Islam, is not okay now. Why? Because simply this guy is their enemy and they want to get him in jail, and suddenly all the accusation in the world against him, and I believe many of them is true, but all of them, they are the same. Like the one now, he is in the charge. Soon, in a few years from now, he will be in jail too, and they will accuse him of all kind of stuff, and they will find that he is a thief himself. So you will find out that in Pakistan, you have a new prime minister. He accused the previous prime minister of doing etc., etc., etc. Put him in jail, and then the new one, he accused the previous one, which is today. Like the prime minister of Malaysia, what's his name? The guy, they accused him having sex with kids, but he was very religious, you know. By the way, congratulations, Malaysia. You have a new sultan, and his name is Alexander. How is that? And he don't even look Asian. Is his mom is like an European woman? Alexander, a sultan, Alexander. That's funny. Anyway. Oh boy. Sultan. I mean, even their titles is fake. Why a country is called Malaysia? They have a title of sultan. Where do you get this from? I mean, what is the word sultan mean? They don't know. What sultan mean? How a person, his name can be sultan? Very weird. They don't know what they are talking about. They copy names from the Arabic and the Arab language, and they put it in the top of their head. Like you talk to someone from Pakistan, he says you Hadrat Aisha. What Hadrat what? Hadrat what? What Hadrat mean? I want one Pakistani Muslim to tell me what Hadrat mean. Hadrat. Anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, so Sultan Iskandar. I mean, how in the world his name is Iskandar and he is a Muslim? Like, didn't you know Iskandar is not a Muslim name? Oh boy. Sultan means authority. It's not a name of a person. Sultan is it's a word in present authority. Like if you go in the Quran and you search for Sultan, you will find it says, like an example, when the stupid Quran talk about nobody can exceed the zone of the earth and the heaven, and the Quran challenged that you have no authority. This is what Sultan mean. What a stupid religion. So if you go in the Quran, you will find this word all over. And Sultan is not a name of a person, and it cannot be a name of a person. Only silly, stupid people, they will use it as a name. All of those Sultan mean authority. How can you call somebody authority? Can you? If you notice here, as an example, chapter 15, verse number 42, it says, Inna ibadi laysa laka alayhim sultan. My servants, my slaves, you have no authority over them except the one who follow thee. And here you see the stupidity of the Quran. How they are your slaves and they are your servant and then they follow thee. So, sultan means authority. And it's going to be very weird and very stupid and very silly to call somebody authority. Sultan is not. It cannot be a person. It cannot be a name. It does not even exist. Authority does not exist. There's nothing called authority. Authority is simply somebody given authority, which means given the right to do something. That's it. But it's not something that exists. It's an idea. So how somebody can be called? But anyway, those, you know, those pagan who follow Islam, they don't know even what their names mean. So they copy names from the Arab. Like if you ask Zakir Naik, what your name Zakir mean? He didn't know. I challenge any Muslim to tell me what Zakir mean. Oh, what Zachariah? What Zachariah mean? They don't know. They copy names. And this is the scenario always with Muhammadan. Anyway, guys, we will go live on why not showing my face. Why I will show my face? Last time I show my face for a Muslim woman, she fell in love with me and she wanted to leave her husband. At that time, my name was Sheikh Uthman. Yeah. Why you want to see my face? I mean, this is the proof that Islamic religion make people homosexual. He want to debate me. He want to debate my answers. He want to answer me. He want to refute me, but he want to see my face. Why? Because Islam promote homosexuality. Actually, if a Muslim, he get upset from you, he said to you, I want to F you. Why? Because Islam promote homosexuality. A man, he said to a man, F you. You know, you don't do that unless you are a homosexual. Right? So you get them upset, they want to F you. You get them happy, they want to see you. You get them you know, I mean, Muslims, what you can say. Huh? Yeah. I always have jokes. This is not a joke. This is the Middle East, my friend. Go to the Muslim countries and see. You will see two sheiks coming out of the mosque, speaking all kind of filthy language. A second ago, they were wearing white, praying to Allah, bending over, and doing ablution. Those are Muslim countries. When I was a kid, I remember, I saw a bunch of Muslim guys, and they have a gray hair. It's not like kids, or they are in their 50, 60 something. And they were giving fingers in their ass. You know, this is in the Middle East, everybody know what does that mean. They are giving fingers. They just came from the mosque. They were praying. It was the Friday mosque prayer. This is the Middle East. So, in one hand, they claim to be, you know, believer, religious. In the other hand, you will see how their life is corrupt. If you go and hear the speeches of Imran Khan, this guy, he don't make a speech. He don't even say one word without saying Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. He prays Muhammad, praise the family of Muhammad. He prays Allah. He prays the Quran. And then we find that he is a scumbag. Even his marriage is nothing but a fornication, tax fraud, bribe, gifts. Even he sold his information to different countries. But yet they are the one who speak too much about God. All of them. Nobody speak about God as those people. As you see, look at the wife. She is the Holy Virgin. Look at this. You cannot see anything except the rings in her hands. Those rings from who? Is it from the guy here or from the previous husband? Those Muslim women, they do business. They marry a guy. If she is pretty, she married a guy, she make him hate her, he divorce her, she get the dowry. She married a second guy, she make him hate her, she get the dowry. It's a business. By the age of 40, she married 15 and she have $15 million. his phone calls got leaked. My friend, Muslim scholars always they leak. Muhammad himself, he leaked. He used to put a piece of cotton in his bum to stop leaking. So what phone leak? First of all, is using phone in Islam is halal? I don't know. I mean, those Muslims, they are against music. They say it's against TV. But all of us, we knew that a phone is a music. Phone is TV. Phone is made by the kuffar. Yet they use it. Oh boy. So how many of you would like to join us today in Rumble? The admins, they are posting the link if you like to join us. And we will try to invite Imran Khan. He is, you know, I know Imran Khan, by the way. He used to play cricket. I mean, look at the stupidity. You know, this is unbelievable. How somebody, look. I will not be surprised if Andrew Titz became the prime minister of Pornistan. Imagine how many people will vote for him if he gave them a free membership to his website. Vote for Andrew Titz and get unlimited access to his hookers. And Andrew Titz will become a president of Pakistan. And then he schooled them about ethic. You know, like one of the funny things that those who they are Muslims or they convert to Islam, they speak too much about ethic. And who is the one who convert to Islam? Pimps. Or someone like Sneeko. Sneeko, he keeps saying the F word and all his friends are a bunch of hookers. He cannot even say 2 words without saying the F word. He cannot even say hello without saying, what the F, hello. You appreciate women covering? No, you see, women covering is not right. This is not religious and this is not decency. In fact, if you go in the Old Testament, you will see a Palestinian woman. She was covering herself. It was a tradition for Palestinian women, not those Arab, Palestinian. Palestinian are not Arab. You know, those are so-called Palestine now. Those are not Palestinian. Those are Arab. So Palestinian, women, they used to wear burqa, and they go to the temple, which is the pagan temple, to have sex with any attendant to the temple as a service, as a donation. Why they wear burqa? Because they don't want to be known. So burqa always associated with doing something so you will not be known. The same as a criminal when he do cover his face because he don't want anyone to recognize him. Otherwise, why a woman she want to carry, you know, she want to cover her face? Are you Muslim saying to me you start masturbating as soon you see your mother's face? Are you with me? So covering have nothing to do with the women being decent. Absolutely not. You see, Adam and Eve, both they were naked. And they were decent before they wear their clothes, not after. Are you with me? Is that true? Adam and Eve, they dressed after they commit sin, not before. But doesn't mean we go naked. I'm not saying that. But I'm just showing you how accurate the idea is. Because when they were in heaven, Adam and Eve, they were totally naked. Because they don't know what naked means, because they are not living the life of sin. When we join or enjoy the life of sin, then we see nakedness. And then when a woman, she cover herself like this, she become a product of mystery. So more men will be interested to see what is under the curtain, so they pay more. It is a way actually of increasing sexual desire. This is why you see, like as we showed you, that #1 nation who search for sex with animals in the world is Pakistan. Why? Because Islam made sex a target in life. So we cover the women and we make the women a sexual object. All of her is a sexual object. So if a Muslim man now, he see her eyes, he is horny. If he see the hand, oh, look at her hands, he will start masturbating. A Muslim man now, all his brain is focused in what is how I can see the skin. But if women normally, like, did hijab stop rape in Saudi Arabia? No. In Egypt? No. They have a very high number of rapes, and most of it actually not reported, because women, they will be afraid of society. A woman, she will be raped, she don't even dare to speak about it, because then nobody will marry her. Even her family will throw her in the street. The society will spit at her, even though she is raped. She is the victim. She is not the one who did something wrong. In Saudi Arabia, when a woman, she kidnapped by 4 or 5 Muslims, Saudi, the judge accused her that she is the reason for them to rape her. Why? Because she was walking alone. Why you were walking alone? Don't you know that walking alone will encourage those men who they are horny to jump on you? So decency have nothing to do with covering yourself. I can say there is something called decent clothing, which means, you know, it's not your intention to show your skin. If this is the intention, obviously there is certain clothes, we know what it is. That's why there is women, they dress right away, we'll say they are dressed like hookers. Why we say they are dressed like hookers? Because they are trying to show what they have, so the customers will come. It's a display. Muslim women, they do the opposite. Their display is to increase the interest, and still you have to pay. That's why they have do muta marriage, zawaj friend marriage, secret marriage. As you see here, they sentenced him for 14 years because of his secret marriage. What secret marriage mean? Secret prostitution. And look at this wife. I mean, she scared the hell off me. What is this? Are you sure she is a female? I mean, who is the male here? So anyway, I will be in a ramble. I can't stay with you. Almost my time is up to go and ramble. It's already 7:26. So see you guys there. And this is the link for ramble. Let me share it with you. If you like to join us, it's up to you. If you don't like, it's up to you too. Give me a second. My link in ramble. And don't forget to subscribe if you care to subscribe. And here we go. Let me share it. All right. If you like to join us, people are waiting for me there, so I can stay here really. I apologize. Thank you all for being here. Join us, and we will have a good time, and we will take calls from Muslims, and we will see how the night will go. God bless you, and I hope to see you soon in a few minutes in Ramble.